In this video, we are going to learn how to solve problems involving grouped frequency tables for maths exam. After going through this video, you'll be able to deal with problems involving grouped frequency tables for maths exam under statistics. Now, this is very important, so ensure you stay to the very end of this video. Alright, so having noted that, let's go into the details of the video. Let me bring this grouped frequency table I have here as example used to explain the idea or concept behind it. Alright, so let me get the table. Okay guys, now let's look at this question for grouped frequency table statistics question. Now the question says a table opposite, which is this table, shows information about the weight in kilograms of 60 school children. It has to write down the module class, write down the class containing the median, calculate an estimate for the mean weight, estimate the range of weights. Alright, now for grouped frequency tables, they group together the data into classes, unlike your ordinary frequency table. Now, once again, you need to take notes about this group frequency table is that by the time we get to finding the mean, we need to get the mid interval value. When we get to the mean, I will show you how to do that. But let's begin with the question A part of it. Alright, now it says write down the module class as usual. Module, that's the mode. Module class will be the highest occurring frequency. That's the value occurring the most. Alright, so when you check this group frequency table we have here, the module class will be, we have the highest occurring frequency here is 18. Thus the weight under 18 is this weight you have here. So the module class will be 50 is less than W, that's weight less than or equal to what? 60. Alright, so that will be the module class. 50 is less than W, less than or equal to what? 60. Now for the for the B part of it, we have to write down the class containing the median. Alright, so as usual, for the median, we are going to make use of this formula: n plus 1 divided by what? 2. Okay, so our n is the summation of the frequency, that's our sigma f will be. So when you add everything here together and punch in the calculator, you are going to have it to be 60. So we have 60 here. So this will give us now 60 plus 1. When you add this one here, 60 plus 1 is 61 over 2. 61 over 2 will give us 30.5. So that means we're going to check for these frequency values we have, the ones we'll be adding, the value that will give us a result that is in between 30.5 thereabouts. So 8 plus 16 will give us 24. Alright, 24 plus 18 will give us 42. Alright, so you can see that is this frequency value of 18 that when you add 8 and 16 to it, it will give you a result that is between 30.5 thereabouts. Alright, so 42 is more than 30.5. So this shows us that the median for this group frequency table will still be these results, will still be here. So we have the weights to be this. So the median will still be 50 is less than the weight less than or equals to what? 60. Okay, so that will be the median value for this group frequency table. Okay, now for the C part of it, it says calculate an estimate for the mean weight. Alright, now for the mean, remember our mean, we're going to make use of sigma fs over sigma f. We don't have the mid interval value, which is our x. Alright, so for the mean, you're going to make use of, you're going to need mid interval value of x. Is from there you get your sigma fs. Alright, so to get your mid interval value of x, all you have to do is to add the values at both extreme of the weight, okay, and divide by 2. So to get the mean interval value of S, all you have to do is to add together the end values of the class and divide by 2. Alright, so let's begin with the end values of the class here. The first class we have here, that's 30 and 40. So 30 plus 40 divided by 2, we're going to have it to be 35. Okay, now this one will be 40 plus 50 divided by 2. We're going to have it to be 45. This one will be 50 plus 60 divided by 2. We are going to have it to be 55. Alright, this one will be 60 plus 70 divided by 2. We are going to have it to be 65. Okay, this one will be 70 plus 80 divided by 2. We're going to have it to be 75. Okay, now to get our fx, this code will be our fs. So our fs will be to multiply the median interval x with the frequency values respectively. So 35 times 8, when you punch it, you're going to have it to be 280. Okay, now 45 times 16, when you punch it, you're going to have it to be 720. Okay, now 55 times 18, when you punch it, you're going to have it to be 990. Okay, now 65 times 12, when you punch it, you're going to have it to be 780. Okay, now lastly 75 times 6, when you punch it, you're going to have it to be 450. Alright, so our sigma fs will be, when we add everything together, going to have it to be, in punch it, 3220. Alright, so this will be our sigma fs. So we can use it now to get the mean for this group frequency table. Let me wipe somewhere and complete this solution. Okay, so our mean weights will be sigma fs over sigma f, which will give us 3220, right, over 60. So cancel this. So 322 divided by 6. When you punch it on the calculator, you're going to have it to be 53.6666. You keep having repeating decimals of 6. So to leave it in 3 significant figures, it's going to give us 53.7. Alright, so that will be the answer to this question. And lastly, we have to estimate the range of weights. Okay, now to estimate the range of weight, as usual, range is the highest minus the lowest. So for this group frequency table, it's going to be the difference between the highest and the lowest class bandwidth. Alright, so the highest class bandwidth here is what? 80. That's this 80 we have here. And the lowest class bandwidth we have here is what? 30. So the range will be 80 minus 30, which will give us what? 50 kg. Alright, so put the units of this one. The unit of this one is kg, kilogram. Okay, so this is basically how you can deal with problems involving group frequency table. Just know that for group frequency tables, they group together the data into classes, just like this weight we have here. These are the classes for this weight. Okay guys, so that will be all for this video. No practice question for you. The main thing for you to understand the concept, the idea. Hope there's something interesting from this video. Now if you are new to the channel, sure you check the description of the video below for link to our Telegram channel. Click on it and join the Telegram channel for instant notifications. Also ensure you are subscribed to this channel by hitting the subscribe button. For more videos like this, like, share, and comment on this video. Tell me how you feel from what I learned from this class. If you seem to have any specific question to ask regarding these group frequency tables under statistics, feel free to leave your question in the comment section below, and I will sure to give you a response. Now click on End Screen and go, and I will see you in next video. Thanks for watching.